Hello and welcome to Trigger Warning. Really looking forward to tonight. It's not like me. Usually I'm depressed. Tonight we're going to be talking a little bit about David Cameron, a little tiny bit about Brexit later on, and also about Justin Trudeau, because how couldn't we? And we've got a special guest tonight, which is Crip Daddy. He's going to be on the show in about 15 to 20 minutes or so. And I'm just really very happy. So all I've got to say is, roll the Duke.
It's time for Trigger Warning.
Trigger warning! Fuck your feelings, you little snowflake! Triggerwarning.tv.
Good. Guys, remember, please hit like, hit subscribe, touch our bell. Make us happy. It takes a second of your life, but it helps us out a lot. I'm joined tonight by the boys in a new place. They're over there now. Instead of over there, they're over here now.
Preparations, Aidan.
Preparations.
If we're here, that means all this space here is free for guests.
I know, we'll definitely be talking about Meat Space soon. We've got our Graham, we've got Cherry. He's back.
Hello, you okay?
I'm all right. How are you doing?
Relaxed.
Relaxed.
Very good.
What are you doing back? Did she dump you?
Yeah. I got a better offer.
It was inevitable.
It was.
It was inevitable. I noticed someone said, am I wearing a blazer? I thought it'd be a really good look to wear a blazer and an ogrish.com t-shirt, just to bring some class to proceedings, although it appears on one side of me I've got some kind of stupid fucking cable because it's unclipped itself from my thing. I hate this fucking thing. Oh, get one of these, Hayden. They're great, they said. Didn't say it was a fucking burden.
This is the closest I've ever been to you whilst you're streaming, and it's freaking me out a little bit, man.
It's not the closest.
No.
Remember Fab Radio when you were like here?
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Rose Williams, touch our bell. I didn't touch it. Touch is slow, but firm. Firm, but slow. But yeah, hit like. It helps the stream, and that'd be wonderful. As I said, we've got a few topics tonight, and we got Crip Daddy joining us shortly, which should be a lot of fun. It should also be interesting because, as we know, Graham absolutely hates cripples. So we'll just have to deal with that one as we deal with it. Who we got? We got Sutty's Rehab, who's got to be up at 5. See you later. Sorry, mate. See you later. We got Rose Williams, who are disposing Smoke Steve, Fat Belly, Cup of Tea, Natalie Stacey, of course. We've got Robert Morgan, Atomic Waster, and Mr. Kill C1. We got all the gang in. There probably more that I've missed going past, but I will have a chat with. Of course, gorgeous George Begonia, sucking up the YouTube bandwidth like a gun. Sucks like a Dyson. Sucks like a Dyson. There's absolutely no need to be moving my screen like that. It's very unsettling. There was no need to do that, dude. No need.
I know, but you weren't on live chat, and I didn't want you to miss any of the more undesirables that are in there.
I never miss my undesirables. Got to keep an eye on the time tonight. Got to keep my shit together. Not like usual, where hello lasts for 35 minutes. Not tonight. Remember, guys, we will talk a bit more of this later, but we've got our very first live event coming up. I don't just mean a live stream, I mean a live event here in Manchester, November the 2nd this year. Just a month and a bit away. It's going to be fantastic. That's a Saturday night. Tickets have gone on sale for our patrons already. They'll be on general sale from this weekend. They're priced at £10. I know it's £10, but it all goes into helping us pay for all this crazy amount of stuff that we've got to keep this thing rolling and going. Can't bankroll it forever, and we already get a lot of help from our patrons and people that drop us super chats anyway, so thank you very much. But the event is going to be on Saturday evening. Doors will be at 7 o'clock. It will finish when it finishes, probably the early hours of the morning. There's going to be broadcasts, rants, raves, and the cameras will be getting turned off for some of it because it will be a free speech event, and we want you being confident no one's going to hear what you've got to say outside of this room. Because we're doing it here, tickets are limited. But I think there'll be more than enough, considering who I think will come. We're not going to shave Cherry on the live event, no. But we will be having Safe Space, where you guys can help pick the topics that the people in the hot seat have to talk about for 1 minute as if they absolutely believe in it. I'm looking forward to Safe Space. I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
You love it. I'm the one that sits there going red and screaming, and
No, but I love it.
and you time it for 2.5 minutes of me slagging off whoever.
If you're on a roll, it would be rude of me to interrupt, wouldn't it? It'd be very rude.
And I'm interested to see what people come up with as well, because that's the thing. Yeah, it's going to be good.
It's going to be a lot of fun. We got a whole evening to do. It's going to be a great time here. But if you're coming to Manchester on the Friday and staying over, which some people are, because someone's coming all the way from the United States of the America, all the way to see us. On the Friday night, we'll go out for some drinks. We'll hang out and get to know each other. Ricky Vasquez, hello. That name's vaguely familiar. I'm not sure why. Don't know. Anyway, hello, Ricky. Okay, let's kick off with something. If you're here to watch Crib Daddy, he will be on soon, but we do talk about a bit of politics. This is a bit of British politics. We'll get on to Justin Trudeau later on. I can't wait for that. That's going to be fun. But I want to talk about our ex-Prime Minister, one of our ex-Prime Ministers, David Cameron. Yes, the smooth-talking, suave elitist who gave us the Brexit referendum, confident that Remain were going to win by a landslide, and then promptly ran away after it finished. He's emerged recently to say that it was his mistake how he dealt with Brexit. But he didn't end there. He came out with another regret, and it was to do with austerity. If you're not familiar with austerity in the UK, this was where, to pay for the bailout of the banks, everybody had to do without. Public services were slashed, police numbers were slashed, everything, just cut to the bone. Including benefits for disabled people. It hammered the poorest of the country mercilessly. It's estimated that over 130,000 people died because of austerity measures. 130,000 people died so we could bail out the banks. Now, I know in this day and age of the internet, numbers seem kind of inconsequential. You know, we talk about people like PewDiePie that have over 1 million followers, but 130,000 people is a hell of a lot of people. But he said he had a regret about it, and I leaned forward when I heard this, because is he going to admit that it was a wrong thing to do? Is he going to admit that it was a crime against this country? No. No. This shiny-faced, forehead-farming pig-fucker said his only regret about austerity was that he didn't do it harder and faster. That's right. 130,000 dead was not enough for David Cameron. To bail out the bankers, we should have killed a lot more, and a lot quicker, and a lot more painfully. What a despicable twat. Yet he's the darling of the Remain crew at the minute because he's anti-Brexit. It's like Tony Blair was the darling of the fucking Remain crew. The guy's a war criminal. The guy took us in to a fucking illegal war that resulted in the death of more than 1 million people. But he's pro-Remain, so let's just, hey, you know, forgive and forget. We'll be coming back to forgive and forget later when we talk about Justin Trudeau. But forgive and forget. David Cameron, let's gloss over the fact these measures, by the way, the Liberal Democrats, who are also the darlings of Remain because they would cancel Brexit completely. Nick Clegg, he told us it was going to be brutal. He was all for it because the Lib Dems are basically Tories in disguise. We get that bullshit excuse from them, well, it would have been much worse without us in power with the Tories. Would it? Would it really? How much worse? How much worse than 130,000 people dead? David Cameron, you despicable pig-fucking arsehole. That's the monetisation gone on this one. For a change.
Hey man, we lasted 11 minutes. Pretty good for us.
That's not bad. I did say pig fucker before, so, but I don't think I've said pig fucker enough for this. I literally, I read it this morning. I tweeted about it, but I said I can't think about it. It's too much evil for first thing in the morning with your first cup of coffee when you're seeing your kid off to school. You know, and you want to be positive about the day ahead, at least for him until he's gone, then the misery descends. Not enough. Not enough. And that's his regret. He didn't make it harder and faster. Bobby Broadway says, can we randomly watch a Scooter death video, please? Lol. Very pleased with his comment that you lolled it. Yes, you can. Go to a website that shows Scooter death videos. Watch them. We did all that with these shows. How many can we show, you know? Although I used to like the Broken Bone compilations because they really freaked Graham out.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah.
It was that trampoline one, wasn't it, where his leg folded?
Yeah, no, the neck. It's the bone breaking, and yeah, it fucks me up, man.
I'm just going to say, because we didn't prep Cherry properly, make sure the audio from Skype's not going to be broadcast. Do you want to get him on the line ready, have a wee chat with him, see that he's ready, and just get it all out? Sorry, we didn't prep you properly before.
No, you didn't.
I know, I thought you might have remembered from the last time, but I mean, that's a long time ago, dude, so it's all right. It's all right, it's not your fault.
Yeah, if you get him on the line, I've not got him. I've not got his.
It's Graham's
Yeah,
fault.
all right. But the issue with the naughty videos is I have to stare at the preview for them, just there, all of them, all at once, just for the whole show.
Do you find yourself getting engorged?
No, man, no, I don't. I'm not into that. I'm into a lot, but I'm not into that.
Ricky Vasquez asked, what's your opinion on the vape crisis? We spoke a lot about that recently. I'm going to do something on it soon because it's changed a lot. There's been some big fucking things.
Do you know what? On the way here, I went past a chemist and, you know, a proper pharmacy, and they just had an advert for Juul, which you don't see a lot here. And it was, hey, are you a smoker? Try Juul. It's weird how in this country, it's a completely different attitude. It's a stop smoking
We
aid.
don't have as many big pharma lobbyists.
No.
It's that simple. It's that simple. But we will be talking about probably another show. I think I'm going to talk to Richie about it. No, I still vape and I'm not quitting. Nobody has gotten ill from vaping nicotine e-liquid. Nobody. Nobody's died from that. Kids are vaping. Stop them vaping. Kids used to smoke more. Now they vape more. Kids are going to do shit they're not supposed to do. And yeah, I know India banned it. 42 million people are not going to be allowed to vape anymore. But that's something I will talk about in another, maybe a daytime broadcast, something like that, because the impact that's going to have globally is going to be pretty amazing. So, yeah, we'll talk about that. Do you know what? Done a bit of politics. And we will be talking about Justin Trudeau afterwards, because I can't resist. Can't resist. But I'd really like to get our guest. Is he there and ready yet?
He's not on the line yet,
He's
no.
not ready yet. That's fine. Just let me know when he is. That's fine. He might just be busy, because I did say he's got like between 20:15, so it's fine. We could talk about Justin Trudeau first. Tell him that you're just getting him on the line. You're not putting him live straight away. Cheers, mate. Well, let's talk about Justin then, because I've been itching to talk about this. It came out in Time magazine, of all places, that Justin Trudeau, the darling of cancel culture, had been a bit of a silly boy when he was younger. When he was younger, he was 29. 2001, I think it was, went to an Arabian Nights party. Look at that smug sanctimonious. Just the sight of him annoys me. Just the sight of him is dreadful. However, darling of the cancel culture, went to an Arabian Nights party, which is very nice, and blacked up. And it's a really creepy picture. But he blacked up, like really black. Now, they've called it browned up because he was taking on an Arabian persona. That's blacked up. That's not brown. That's like some real heavy Arabian shit. I don't think Arabs come in that colour. North Africans, maybe some of that. I don't know. But anyway, he blacked up. He was really thorough. All his hands and his fingers and everything, dude. All of it. Then had a wee grab of the lady there, which is nice. So, of course, he instantly apologised. Said he'd been very silly, shouldn't have done it, and then brought up another incident of blacking up when he was even younger in high school, where at a talent show he sang, I believe it was the Banana Boat song, Day-O, Day-O, Daylight Come, We Want to Go Home. So that was 2 incidents of blacking up, and he said it was very silly. I shouldn't have done it. I'm truly, truly sorry. The Canadian media, by the way, didn't run with this. The US media that ran with it in the end. But then, to cap it off, this evening we found out that there was another one. Another example of him blacking up. So that's 3 times. Whoa! I hadn't seen it. That's a good look. Jesus Christ. 3 times he's blacked up on camera and been very happy about it. Now, I don't think anyone should be hung out to dry for the rest of their lives for stupid shit they do when they're younger. I really don't. I genuinely don't. We knew in 2001 blacking up was fucking wrong. I'm not having anyone saying, well, it was the times. It wasn't 1975. Thank you, Nat Lynch. You're a good one. Thank you so much. Watching the stream from the bath. Yeah, in 1975, you'd think, all right, yeah, it was the times. But you see, when cancel culture doesn't work like that. Now, what bothers me is not what he's done. It was stupid fucking shit. You can't, he's moved on from this place. I'm sure he's not blacked up for quite a while. I'm sure he hasn't. But people are falling over themselves to forgive him. Which is fine. He should. I think he should be forgiven. I'm sure most people think he should be forgiven, regardless of their ethnicity or anything else. People do dumb shit. How they've acted since is kind of what matters. Fair enough. But the people tripping over themselves to forgive him are the people that will drag some not even really racist tweet from some shit comedian from years ago and then campaign to get them cancelled, to fuck their lives, to take their careers. Just screw them into the dirt for something they said that somebody's offended about. They've done it time and time and time again. Could you imagine if it came out that Donald Trump had blacked up in 1998? They'd be fucking beside themselves. If he came out and said, oh, you know what, I'm really sorry, which I couldn't imagine him doing, to be honest. I'm really sorry, I shouldn't have done it, it was really stupid, but, you know, we grow, we move on. No, that would not be enough. That would not be enough. So whilst I don't think people should be punished for doing dumb shit when they're younger, that clearly there's no pattern there of them continuing to be that person, I think the people falling over themselves really, really, really need to treat Trudeau as they would anybody else. No, I am. I'm saying I'm going to take the piss out of him. But there you go. But they need to eat him alive now. They need to cancel him. They need to demand he stands down. This is the guy whose government puts fucking violent men into women's shelters because they self-ID. That's what they do. And these guys forgive that. So of course they're going to forgive him for blacking up. You know, the left's going to eat itself one day. They must be tying themselves in fucking knots over this. You know, it beggars belief. It's not what he did. It's the reaction that bothers me. The journalists coming out going, well, you know, I'm sure he'll learn from this. I'm sure he'll move on and learn and be part of a journey. It's always a fucking journey. I don't know where they're going. Everyone's on a journey. Owen Jones wants to take people on a journey. Never says where. Never says where. It's quite ominous. That's why when I get into power, Graham, I'll say I'm going to take you on a journey. Do you know what journey I'm going to take him on?
What's that, man?
The mincer.
The mincer. Get him in the mincer.
Get him in the fucking... In you go. In you go. Let's go on a journey. The last journey you'll ever fucking make. So yeah, I demand to see the cancel culture wankers screaming for him to be cancelled.
He dressed as Aladdin, man. I mean, it's not the end of the world, is it? It's all
No,
calm
it isn't.
down.
I'm fine with it.
Oh, no, I know you are, yeah.
But I want them to eat him alive, because he is a racist. He's a racist monster. Monster! Cherry is a monster.
Am I?
No.
No.
The man I'm talking about. Stay in the room. Stay with us. Stay in the room. Concentrate. Hold it. It's only a fucking hour of your life. Hold it together. Come on.
Second person to say that to me tonight. Concentrate.
Jesus. Right. I'm going to start shouting too much if we keep on this. And I really, are we all good? We're all good. Well, hey, let's get our guest on the show. Tonight we are joined by Crip Daddy. There he is.
Oh, well, welcome, boys.
How you
To
doing?
your own show.
How you doing, Donovan? Thanks for joining us and for the welcome. It's always appreciated.
I appreciate you guys for even having me.
Well, why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we? We don't often get a lot of cripples willing to come on.
Yeah, that's true. We are a very strict PC type of people,
gosh.
but I'm
You're the wrong
drifting away
sort,
from that.
aren't you? You're the wrong
Yep.
sort of cripple. We'll definitely get onto that soon.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks again for joining us. Just so, I mean, I'm sure most everyone knows who you are, but Donovan is a comedian. He's a streamer. He's got like 13,500 subs on YouTube, nearly 75,000 subs on Twitter, and he's an absolute prick on there, and it's fucking wonderful. So
I am.
You really need to go follow him. We'll get the link out, and it'll be in the description below, and all those good things. If you don't already, do follow. Because what's also really brilliant, and one of the things I really want to talk to you about tonight, is not just that you're very funny. People don't want you to be funny, do they?
Oh, no, we live in a very... This isn't a fun time. Everything is very serious.
Oh, hugely. I think it was only recently where I think we had a chat about this one. You were told off for entertaining the ableist people, such as myself.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
do you not get a guidebook? When you're disabled, do they not give you a guidebook of how to be more needy, or?
No, a lot of it is like people telling you how you need to feel instead of asking you, like, hey, how is it that you feel? Because everyone's really worried about you feeling sad and they don't want you to be depressed, that they don't let you figure out your own way of dealing with shit. That once you do and you get like your own sense of independence, that's when they're like, oh, no. You don't know how to be independent. Let me teach you how to be independent.
Well, of course, any disability, physical disability, obviously means that your brains have had a stir and you just don't have a greater understanding of the world or yourself.
Yeah.
And I think it's really great that some of these SJW types will come in and try and re-educate you.
And it's crazy, too, because I like to think I'm a pretty down-to-earth, civil dude. I can get along with just about everybody. I pride myself in that. But as soon as you have a disagreement with somebody, man, that's when everybody decides to hate you.
It must be a real conundrum for some of these SJWs, though, because they must have to be so careful how they speak to you.
Oh, it's very funny how quick you will see somebody who claims to be very, like, morally superior and understanding, and how quick those ones will be the first one to be like, well, I mean, you're just a crippled guy anyway, so, like, why am I even listening to you?
Why is your opinion valid? You're in a chair.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, obviously, I'm still not convinced. I think you're just really fucking lazy. But that's how I just think you can't be asked. But where I got that idea, obviously, I work with a guy here called Graham. Graham has a real problem with crippled. He likes to pretend that he's all right on an SJW, but he was really against the idea of having you on because it makes him genuinely uncomfortable. Are you all right there, Graham?
I know people like that. I grew up with people like that. I mean, and you know what? In all fairness, I can totally understand how being around somebody differently abled is a very uncomfortable experience, even for me. I don't like them. They make me feel awkward. I refuse to be friends with anybody who's disabled.
See, Graham, kindred spirits.
Yeah.
Stop telling people I don't like it. Stop it, man.
But dude, we all know. I mean, sadly, Donovan can't see, but I showed people on Tuesday. You know, obviously, I've got Graham's phone number on my phone. I'm just going to block off his phone number. You can see that. Have you seen? Well, you'll watch this afterwards. But his profile image is a fucking swastika. I mean, the guy's fucking dreadful. You know, I mean, he wants Soylent Green for folks such as yourself. And obviously, you know, as for that other guy on Twitter, Ricky Berwick, he won't watch him.
Oh yeah.
He won't watch him. Finds him physically too repulsive.
It's very understanding, like, because one of the huge benefits to being in a wheelchair is being able to go straight to the front of the line, and we all loved that until the Holocaust happened. We were fucked after that. That's when we were like, dude, I'm good with waiting in the back.
If you don't mind, just to give people so they can properly sympathise with you. If you don't mind, I did very little research because what I wanted to do was just chat with you, just hang out. I didn't want to do like fucking 60 minutes.
Of course.
I want it to be like when we've chatted on Twitter. But I did look up what basically God hit you with, which was spinal muscular atrophy type 2.
Yep.
Now this I did realise. I need to know, is type 2, how many types are there and which is the good one?
Right. So being born with spinal muscular atrophy is a lot like winning the genetic lottery, but if the lottery was really shitty. Because there's 3 different types, and the first one, that's kind of like the, you have a child, but not for long. Kind of one. 2 is the one I have. It's kind of that in-between road of like, it's not good, but it's not fully bad either. It could go either way. And then 3 is kind of like the Stephen Hawking version, where it's like you're good for a long time, and then one day it just like fucks you, and you're just done.
So it's a surprise.
Yeah, it's a not good surprise.
Right, well, so basically, out of the 3 types available, you probably chose the better one.
Yeah, because I mean, at least this one, I'm pretty like used to this whole fucking mess, and it wasn't just robbed from me out of nowhere.
No, I imagine I'd find that really alarming. I'm not going to lie. If I thought everything was tickety boo, and then all of a sudden everything went fucked, I don't need that. I don't need that at all. I'm sure, you're glad you got the one you did because it's all panned out. You're getting subscribers and shit like that. Because as you've been told and I have seen, that's the only reason for your disability is to get subscribers.
Yeah, I actually was recently contacted by Famous Birthdays, a website, because apparently now I'm famous, which is news to me because I still sleep till like 2 p.m. I don't have any sort of work regiment, so that's cool. That's really an indication on like what it means to be famous. It means fucking nothing. But they have a section that says before they were famous. And I was really curious as to what they would put in there. And realistically, all they have right now, as far as I know, is he was wheelchair bound. Still is, but he was then too. So,
I'm glad they researched that so thoroughly.
There was a lot of research I went into it.
Nothing's changed for him. Nothing's changed.
He just got a few thousand more followers, that's all.
Yeah, we're all just waiting to see what happens next, obviously, because I'm mostly now. Before we even spoke, when I think one of the Trigger Warning viewers put a tweet up saying you need to get this guy on, so that's when I got in touch saying, "Do you want to come on?" That's fine. But I used to watch stuff before then. Of course, the arguments you have with guys like Ricky and stuff like that, and obviously I watch not only for the comedy of it, all the humour, because. You're one fucking sharp, harsh motherfucker, and I really enjoy that. But also, I really love watching people telling you off. I really get almost a sexual thrill out of people that are desperate to tell you you're a dreadful, dreadful person, but they can't because they'll get hanged by their own people. I love that.
It's beautiful. It's almost poetic, really. It's kind of a gift that I'm in this position of being able to have the opinions that I do. And you can argue with me. That's one within your right. But if you are the type of person that's like, no, you're wrong, you're probably also the type of people that are like, hey, you can't silence him because he's a minority. So his opinion matters. Until they hear me. And then they're like, no, never mind.
It's been working out so well for you. I was thinking about getting a chair and having Graham feed me.
You should. I don't know if you should do that. He might kill you.
Well, I'm going to make sure that obviously I can still overpower him. I'm not stupid, and I'll have someone watching because he can't be trusted.
No.
Because Because also I've noticed something alarming that when he does look at a wheelchair, his trousers don't seem to fit as well as they used to. It's very strange.
I can imagine that. That seems about right.
Front and back.
I
don't
mean,
understand.
we have like an annual, cripple meeting, and we're around the campfire. It's not looking too good for him, and our public image of him is not good.
I think we need to send Graham to one of these on a journey so you can learn that these guys are human too.
The fuck is thinking about, man?
It's like a scared straight camp. But you have to love crippled people at the end of it.
Scared crippled, that's fucking marvellous. That's the one. We'll
That's
talk.
what
We'll
I'm
talk
saying.
after the show about that. We'll get that shit patented. We'll get that rolling. I think we're onto a winner. Like interventions for people like Graham. Now, one of the series, one of the video topics you cover, I've really enjoyed. We did touch on racism with Graham, who is a crashing racist.
Oh, come on.
Transphobic. It's no good denying it. Now, let's be honest, Graham. You can't lie to a guy in a chair, dude. It's probably a sin and stuff. So.
I don't care if someone's in a fucking chair.
I know you don't.
No, I mean, I don't care. I'm not going to
That's
treat them any
harsh.
differently.
Did you hear that, Donovan?
No,
Kind of rude.
no, I just say I'll treat them.
Fucking hell, dude.
You're just a human being.
Is this how you're going to talk to my guest? I've got a guest on
Oh,
here.
for
The
fuck's
guy
sake.
can't get out of his fucking chair and you don't care.
Man,
No, it's not. I
God
don't.
forbid if you ever get into a car accident, dude.
No, I'm not saying that, man. I sympathise, but I'm saying you're still a human being. All I said was that there's some people who are in wheelchairs that are assholes. That's all I said. And you
You're
can't.
going to hell.
No, you can't just treat every fucker in a wheelchair like they're Buddha on wheels by default. They're just human beings. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off.
You don't even treat them like they're human beings, dude.
Both of you.
You called Ricky Berwick a mutant.
I did not.
You did, and you did an impression of his hands. I saw it.
Fuck you, man.
I saw it, dude. Oh, I can't believe you're so rude to our fucking guest. I don't
I
care.
remember one time, I think I heard a rumor of you hysterically laughing the day that Stephen Hawking died.
He had a house party.
Yeah, like you were just, it was like the Super Bowl at your house. You were inviting people over, like, dude, this fucking vegetable's rotten. He died. Let's go.
Yeah, what was it you said? Your brains didn't fucking help you there, did they? It's like, you know, when the
Discovered a
story...
black hole, but you didn't know how to breathe. Dumb bitch.
You know when the story came out about his carer beating him? Fucking loved it. Couldn't get through to me quick enough. Oh, hey, Hayden, she beats him. She beats the fucking cripple. He's brilliant. He loves
You were
it.
the one that convinced her to do it.
You influenced it, right?
Yeah.
But we did mention racists. And one video I watched, which I particularly enjoyed, because obviously your mum is very supportive of what you do.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and there you go. But have you managed to get her to deal with her racism issues?
Well, I just confront her flat out and ask her why it is that all of her minority children are kind of fucked up, but her Aryan, straight, like, blonde hair, blue-eyed children are, like, perfectly fine. They're doing great. They're, like, star athletes in high school. They're promising in, like, colleges and whatnot. And meanwhile, like, my lungs don't function right. My legs don't know how to move. You know? It's kind of a bit sketchy.
That's
outwardly
super
saying my
fucking.
mom is racist, but
Do you know what? I think you might. I mean, that's fucking super racist that you even ensure that your own minority kids are fucked.
yeah.
I mean, that's some kind. That's your level of racism, Graham.
She sounds like a good woman.
Like, really, that's kind of the ultimate power move, right? As like a white person, like to swallow your racist pride, to take in a minority penis, to seed their offspring, but to only reassure that they're gonna be broken and fucked up.
Dude, I tried so hard. I was thinking before I came on, I'm going to keep a straight play. I'm going to play this straight. We're going to say terrible things about cripples and racists and I'm really fucking struggling here, though, dude. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm still going to be laughing in my fucking sleep about the Holocaust one. Oh, man. So, like I say, we're going to link to your channel. Guys, we're not done yet, but please, if you don't subscribe, you will not fucking regret it. Because he is, I mean, look, he's all fucked up, But, I mean, inside his head, it still seems to be working pretty well. And he's a funny fucker. Make sure you just go and subscribe. Alex keeps putting the link up in chat. Do go and check it. Alex, by the way, just so you know, let you know who was here, because I know you can't see on camera. We got Graham, who's our racist, transphobe, disabled hater.
Yeah.
Cherry, who's still not sure what's happening this evening yet. He doesn't know who he's been talking to on Skype. He's got no fucking idea, but he'll catch on later when he watches it back. And we got young Alex, who remotely takes care of cutting clips for us, and he's in chat passing the links out. Alex doesn't hate disabled people. Cherry's vaguely aware of them. He's not sure. It's not a dislike or like thing. He's just, it's just another thing that passes him by in life. And, dude, doesn't affect you, does it? It's fine. They just crack on.
He's like a Holocaust denier. He doesn't know if it actually happened. Like, I don't know if they're really real. What evidence is there really?
Well, here in the UK, we used to have special cars for the disabled people. Because now we have something called Motability. So, no matter what your disability, and including apparently now if you have panic attacks or depression, we'll give you a car. But you get any car you want now. You have to pay a deposit for the nicer ones, or you get the shit ones for free. But in the old days, we made everyone with disabilities, because remember, thalidomide was a big thing. We made cars for them with handlebars, little three-wheeler blue cars. So it wasn't enough in the UK that you had a disability. Everyone had to know that you were coming down the fucking street.
I like that.
Yeah, they were little blue cars. We'll have to find a picture of them. They were beautiful. Little blue plastic cars for, well, as we call them, handicapped people. In fact, we had shops in the UK around that time called the Spastic Society. We were very forward-thinking.
I like that.
Yeah, they've changed it now to Scope. But there even used to be a machine. Like a little box, charity box, where you put the coin in the top and it falls down the ramps.
Yeah.
And I know this because they've still got one in the Starburst office. But on it says, have fun with spastics. That's beautiful, isn't it? And there's a picture of a little boy with a brace on his leg. Just so you know what a spastic is. And it was, have fun with spastics. Beautiful. Inclusive. We've lost that in society today. We've lost that kind of inclusivity. Yeah.
Holy shit, that's amazing.
I'll try and get a picture and send you the collection boxes. They used to have them outside supermarkets with the Spastic Society on. And it was always a crippled boy with a leg brace. And you put the money in the top of his head.
That's fucking amazing.
I know.
That is so good.
And for some reason, we lost our way here in the UK. We just went all like, fucking vegan about the whole thing. It's really...
Wow.
I mean...
That made me just as happy as when I found out the original lyrics to Let's Get It Started was Let's Get Retarded. That's how happy that made me just now.
Oh, we don't say the R word here.
I do.
I know you do.
No, I don't do it.
know you do.
No, look it up in it's got a legitimate.
Yeah.
I don't use it as an insult.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. We believe you. Do you know why we don't say it, dude?
It's not even that bad.
The only reason we don't say it is not because it's a bad word. I couldn't give a fuck about that. It's because Graham dislikes folks such as yourself that are a bit twisted up and in a chair. But if they've had a stir in the brains, fucking hell. He gets proper Goebbels on it all, proper fucking Third Reich. He's up for burning a lot of them. So that's why we don't say the R word. He gets too worked up.
He's just jealous that they're happy all the time.
I once showed him a video of someone with Downs on a trampoline. Didn't hear the end of it for fucking days. Happy Downs person on a trampoline. They were over the fucking moon. Graham, though, furious.
Dude, anybody on a trampoline is already having a good time. So, if you add someone who's already, permanently happy on top of a trampoline...
It's your reaction to the word I have a problem with, dude. I don't care about the word retarded. I don't give a fuck. Let's put it this way. Anyone that is retarded isn't going to be offended. So it's fine. No. They don't know.
No.
I'm going to hell with you, dude. We're all going to fucking hell. Donovan, I gotta say,
I'm basically a crippled Uncle Tom. The whole fucking crippled community just does not like me.
Well, fuck them.
That's what I'm saying. You fucking you're mad at what? You have way bigger problems than my fucking words, dude. You're crippled.
Well, you know, there was one thing you said, as much as I hate to end this on a really positive note, but there's something you said that was really quite profound and totally true, is that everyone has fucking problems, and everyone's problems are the worst fucking problems.
Yeah.
You know, and what's bad to me might be fuck all to you. What's bad to you might be arousing for Graham. I don't know. But, you know, we've all got our own shit going on, and, you know, the way you're handling it, hey, I salute you because you make me fucking laugh, and that's the most important thing, is that I'm entertained, obviously.
Yeah. I think what it boils down to is somebody could be happy living their life, not doing anything wrong, and there will be like a mass group of people that are like, are you coping in a way that doesn't fit with my beliefs? Fuck you.
Donovan, unfortunately, obviously Greenwich Mean Time, we invented that shit, so we're right. So I think that you foreign fuckers should actually adapt to our time. I don't care whether it's light or dark. That's not my problem. I think you should all exist on GMT. I think that's the way it should be done. And one day, when I am made dictator, this will happen. This will happen. Listen, dude, it's been fucking great having you on. I can't wait to get you on again, and I will speak to you very soon. Thank you, sir. Take care.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Can't wait to get him back on again. Can't wait to get him back on again. He's a funny motherfucker. He makes me laugh so much.
I know.
That's some strange... I mean, the guests we've had on the shows we've not had a lot, have we? We've had, like, Tommy Robinson.
Yeah.
That chap I can't remember from the Muslim
I can never remember the Iman guide. It was awesome.
He was really good. Drone Tech, obviously. And now Crypt Daddy. I don't know who's next.
I like Crypt Daddy a
I'll
lot.
try and get Alex Jones on.
I like that he gets painted as alt-right. I love that. That's my favourite when people go, "Oh yeah, he might be disabled, but he's just alt-right, so you know whatever."
The
It's
guy's
like,
just,
what?
He's just a funny motherfucker that wants to enjoy himself, and people are denying him that right because he's fucking disabled. And yet these are the people that scream for equality.
He's right though. He touched on it when you were talking to him then about being able to just speak his mind, because there's a weird shield there for those people. With me, I just get, oh yeah, straight white male, straight away, straight white male.
Now, what I'm hoping is, obviously, we'll get this clip out, and we'll share it, and he'll share, and lots of people will learn all about Graham Booth. My plan is working. It's working. Smoke Steve says Rogan. I don't think Joe Rogan would come on the show. I'd love to have him on, because I can't interview people. I don't understand that shit. I'm not a media guy, but I love chatting with people and finding out about them with different lives. I wish we could have done fucking 2 hours with Donovan. Maybe we're going to get him on again. And I think at the live show, if he wants to do it, he can have a way at it.
Big voice of God with all the monitors everywhere, just booming out.
We'll have him on the big tellies and everything. Guys, you're all making suggestions. That's great. I would love to get some of these guys on. I don't know how to get hold of them. I can't tweet them. We'll have to figure this shit out. We're only a small, tiny little show, you know. Mr. Kill C1 says get Tom 6. You know, I will message him again soon. He's been wanting to come. It's one of those things. This is never going to be a priority. He's ridiculous. He's flying around here, there, fucking everywhere, trying to get his film out, writing a new film. But he keeps saying, no, I will. And I'm sure he will. It's just making it work, you know. But as soon as we can, we'll definitely do that. He's even said that if he gets to this part of the country, he'll come in. So if he does that, I'll give Lawrence Harvey a call.
Oh, that'd be great.
We'll get him over from where he lives.
Do a couch meet up, have a chat.
That'd be awesome.
Can I just get the super chat ups? Because we didn't read them out, did we? Because we were on the Skype.
I did thank Nat Lynch.
We
for the
did,
first
yeah.
one.
But we've got to say, I always feel like, especially for £5, I want
a special thank you.
I want to read the fact she's called me Beta Booth, internationally known for his hatred, and she was watching from the bath as well. Awesome, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Someone can't drop us a £5 without me reading it out. Whatever it is.
Absolutely. Have we had any emails, Cherry? You can open the email software now.
I was just trying to reply to Smoke Steve. He's just asking about stuff going around in the UK. He thinks Crypt Daddy should be a regular in the crew, maybe.
Oh man, I would fucking love that if he's up for it. I'd have him on the, remember we used to do the round table podcasts? We're going to start doing the Zoom chat ones soon.
Oh, dude.
With different people.
Yeah.
I would love to have him as a part of the TW. If he's interested in that, that'd be fucking brilliant.
Like the Chill Tuesday one kind of
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Just have a round table one like we tried to do at the beginning, but the tech wasn't there at the time. But we could do that now. If it'd be up to him. I think that'd be beautiful.
Yeah, especially like if he's got something particular he wants to talk about. Just give us
He's
a
a
shout.
really dark, sarcastic prick. He would fit very well. Let's be honest.
Ricky as well. You keep spamming us. We're not going to email you whilst we're live on air. We're all busy.
Yeah, Ricky, whatever your problems are, we genuinely don't give a fuck. You send an email in or just go and fucking relax.
There's
I'll read it for you.
literally an email address at the bottom, just under Hayden there.
Look how you pointed to that.
Why is it two different Rickies? Why did you kill off Black Joe? I don't know who Black Joe is. Who's Black Joe? Who the fuck is Black? Who do these people think I am?
I don't know, man.
It's like when they come in and say that. Why was I banned on Live League? I don't fucking know. I don't know who you are. If I haven't spoken to you, I don't know you.
Have you killed so many people that you can't remember the individuals now?
Yeah, it's Big Shark. Oh, he's a dreadful cunt. You are a dreadful fucking cunt that harasses women on websites, you awful prick, you. Get the fuck out. Oh, I think that might be Ricky Vasquez. I think that's why his name rings a bell. Basically harasses women on Live League, the few that are on there. He's like a fucking creepy stalker motherfucker that wears a wrestling mask. Hugely fat, probably stinks of piss and cheese and things, so... No, we don't like him. Makes a lot of accounts because he's a shut-in. I think that's who it is. If I'm wrong, terribly sorry. Broke my heart. Such a dick. Oh, I've enjoyed tonight too much. I've genuinely enjoyed tonight too much. We still have 10 minutes.
I'm back.
What?
Because I'm back.
That's what it is. That's what it is. You're right, dude. 100% right. It's fucking Brexit. Why not? I was going to talk about this checkpoint shooting video, but can't be asked. I'm enjoying myself too much to talk about dead Palestinians and shit. The EU. We need that Imperial March music when we're dun 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 dun. We need that. I always wanted that as my theme tune. I need to carry some kind of boombox.
Well, we ain't running ads, man, so we might as well go for it, eh?
That's true. Well, we don't get ads anyway, do we? YouTube fucking don't like us. They don't even tell people when we're on. That's why you got to hit like and subscribe, guys. Please, please, please. Just hit them. Or dislike. If you're really not enjoying it, hit dislike. Whatever the fuck you like. Just it shows things are going on and YouTube might push it out to people that want to fucking know about it. Ricky is Mexican says lawsuit time. Yeah, fucking sue me. Fucking sue me for saying what you are. Just fucking go for it. Fucking go for it. Won't be the fucking first time. I remember when someone threatened to sue me for banning them from chat. And he went, well, you've had it now. My brother's a lawyer. Oh, good. Oh, good. Where are you going to sue me from? A chicken says, yeah, Hayden, don't kid yourself. YouTube don't know who you are. I know they don't know who we are. It's the topics that we cover in the titles that get suppressed. We're fucking nothing. I'm under no illusions that YouTube give a fuck who I am. Or any of us. It's just how it's working right now. I'm not bitching. We get a platform to use and it's great. But if you hit that, it just helps us. I'm happy to do this show for fucking 10 people. I don't mind. I just enjoy doing it. Share on Twitter while you're waiting for the show to start. Hello, Robert. How you doing, mate? Equix, I've not said hello to you. I didn't say hello to Fat Belly either, which I've just corrected by saying hello, Fat Belly. I did one. Oh, the EU I was going to talk about, wasn't it? There's an ultimatum. Oh, my word. I love an ultimatum. I do. They make me very happy. Basically, the EU are getting pissed off that the UK isn't doing very much. So, Michel Barnier told Boris Johnson to stop pretending to negotiate. And on Wednesday, the French president, and merciless oppressor of his own people, Emmanuel Macron. See, I said that with a bit of an accent. Did you like that? It's good, that, wasn't it? I should be doing the fucking news. Oh, look at that smug person. I didn't say cunt. He's been taking a very hard line with the UK. He met with Antti Rinne. Not auntie as in auntie and uncle. Antti Rinne, or it might be Rinne, I don't know, who is Finland's Prime Minister. Another country. I do not understand why we would give a flying fuck what they think, like Luxembourg. Luxembourg has an opinion on the UK. Why is anyone listening to fucking Luxembourg? Why? And Finland. I'm sure it's a nice place. I'm not even sure it's a nice place. Is it not shit? Do a lot of people not kill themselves in Finland, or is that Norway? Or is Norway the happiest?
I think Norway's the rapey place.
No,
That's Sweden.
Was the happiest,
Oh.
wasn't it? Until they had that massacre thing going on.
Did that take them down a bit?
Yeah.
Right.
I think so, yeah.
Oh, fuck it. Scandinavian shitholes. Anyway. So, they've said if the UK wants to discuss alternatives to the existing Brexit agreement... What existing Brexit agreement? There is no existing Brexit agreement. These must be presented before the end of the month. Apparently the deadline was agreed. So they've set a deadline. We are both concerned about what is happening in Britain right now and the confusion that is going from there to Europe. Paris is fucking burning. They're worried about Brexit. If no proposals are forthcoming, I believe that quite a few European leaders agree with the position. Then it's over. Now you say, it's like an angry woman, isn't it? It's over. If you don't change your ways, in 12 days, you're out.
I'm going to tell him you hit me.
Now is the time to come up with clear presentations and make them verifiable. So the new deadline gives Mr. Johnson 12 days to produce... Mr. Johnson. 12 days to produce proposals to replace the Irish backstop, which he says he wants to scrap and replace with something else. I'm just not entirely sure what yet, but definitely something else. So there you go. We've got a deadline. And officials in Brussels are concerned the Prime Minister is wasting their time and playing out talks for as long as possible without presenting proposals, possibly with an eye on an upcoming election. The bloc's chief negotiator, Michel Barnier, told the European Parliament earlier in that day, almost 3 years after the UK referendum, I don't think we should be spending time pretending to negotiate. I think we need to move forward with determination. The reason it's been 3 years is because we've had Remainers dealing with our Brexit. And Europe are doing what Europe are going to do, which is make it as shit as possible for the UK because they don't want us to leave and they want to make sure nobody else leaves, so they've got their position to protect as well. I think Mr. Johnson should put forward some new offers to Europe. Our way or the highway, dickheads. He should definitely say dickheads. Dickheads is very important. The foreigners appreciate that sort of thing. A firm hand. A firm hand. It's what they understand. Got to use a firm tone of voice. And say things loudly like, I wanted fucking chips for my dinner. That's what they understand. Stop all this pussying about. Stop all this pussyfooting around. It's bollocks. Either that or we'll just kick it down the road a bit further and we'll just let it carry on until they finally find a way to tie us up to some shitty Norway-style deal so all the kale-eating Remain wankers can be happy that they can go abroad and, I don't know, not have to pay £5 for a visa. Whatever the fuck it is these people want, I don't know. I think that's what's going to happen, Graham. We're going to wind up staying in, aren't we?
It's looking like it. I mean, I don't know, man. I always think we're gonna leave, and then I put Richie Allen on. It'll never happen. He's almost at the point of actually staking his entire life on like, no, if we leave, I'm just gonna die.
I have thought that with Richie,
Yeah.
if we do actually leave the EU, phoning in, we left. Wrong!
Yeah.
I've got a
won't-
sneaking suspicion he might well be right.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's the thing, man. Is there going to be a day when we've actually left and we're just like, oh, we're out now? I'm not sure that's ever going to happen.
Should be.
It'll all be mingled and weird.
Should
and,
be on the 31st.
Yeah,
That's when it should be. Britain should just go, right, that's it.
it's the only way, man. All these fucking deadlines and faffing
Clean
about.
break.
Yeah, yeah,
Clean breaks, like when you split up with someone.
yeah.
You don't hang around, because that leads to problems.
Yeah, and you know what? If you've left some of
We've
the...
not got any kids with Europe.
Yeah, exactly. Just fucking, well, got a couple.
No, we've got no kids with Europe. No problems. They've all grown up and left home. The house is all paid for. We can fucking... But Europe want the house, the kids, the record collection, the dog. They want the fucking lot.
Alimony.
Fuck them. They're not having it. Not having it. Tell the judge it cheated.
Yeah.
I caught Europe fucking Asia. There you go. Adultery.
West Asia.
Yeah, there you go. Fucking West Asia. Then we can get on with, chlorinated chicken and making a deal with the US, which I would be far happier with. I don't really give a fuck about the chlorinated chicken. I'll eat fucking... Half the people going on about, I would never eat chlorinated chicken. We'll eat a fucking kebab on a Saturday night.
I know.
What kind of minced up sheep faces are you fucking eating? But all of a sudden the kebabs are, fucking chlorinated chicken's a problem. You're eating the minced up shit bits of an animal that died slowly and painfully because they're all fucking halal. Unless you find the one Greek kebab shop fucking left. You're eating that shit. What's chlorinated chicken, man? You'll go and eat a chip shop sausage. Nobody knows what's in them. They're very nice, though. But nobody knows what's in them. We hope it's meat. What part of the... I don't know what part. Probably hosed off the fucking bones. But we eat them. But all of a sudden, chlorinated chicken, because it's a political position. You will eat your chlorinated chicken and you will fucking like it. That's how we've got to be, Graham. That's how we've got to be. Play our cards, right? Play our cards. Big fucking cars and guns. Could have the lot.
The world's only got 11 years left, man. I don't give a shit about chlorinated
Of
chicken.
course,
What
Greta's
do I
told
care?
us we're dead, aren't we?
Yeah, little Greta told us.
She's a bit fucking miserable, that girl.
I know.
Never gives any good news.
I know.
No happy joy.
And no, like, let's keep going, guys. It's like, you were doing nothing.
Well, they had a guy on from that Extinction Rebellion on the radio, on Talk Radio, and I think I was driving down here, and I was listening to it. Not today, another time. And he started off with, it's all about climate change, and I love everyone, I care for everyone, and what we need is these public assemblies instead of government, and then we need to make some new rules. And all of a sudden, it was like listening to fucking Stalin or something. Not that I've ever listened to a Stalin speech.
Yeah.
Or Mussolini. He was getting into that kind of vein. This is the same sort of prick that I was watching 12 hours of him on TV, given the chance.
They want a voice on every committee, every law that's made. They want a representative there, and it's like,
Doesn't that go a little beyond the environment?
Well, it's getting into the whole religious side. The way the woke people are going at it is becoming a secular religion, and they want their thing in the same way that the Christian church used to always have. There'd always be someone there, wouldn't they, advising and all the rest of it. But they weren't actually advising; they were phenomenally powerful people, and they want the same thing. They want their religion to be represented at all levels. It's a creepy push for power, and it disgusts me, man.
Certainly is. Let's have a last look at chat here. Ricky is a Mexican, says, Hayden, when are you all getting out of your mum's basement? We're not. We're staying here. That's it. We're staying here.
Your mum has got an amazing basement, dude.
Sorted, innit?
This place is epic. It's bigger than my house.
But we'll get out of our mum. We'll get out of my mum's basement when you're done eating your mum out. That's fair, isn't it? When he stops doing that, we'll leave the basement. We'll make it a deal. We'll all be better off. Let's have a look here. Alan says, bet she didn't get a Cabbage Patch Kid. No, you're probably right. A chicken says, who rinses a chicken? A chicken rinser. It's probably a fucking job, isn't it? I imagine. Chicken rinser. Imagine that job. I'd get about 3 or 4 in and think, it's worn off now. It was alright for a minute, but, Ricky is a Mexican, says, my mum's pussy is tasty, but not as hairy as your mum's. I'm glad you like the taste of your mum's pussy. That's a sick burn there, dude. Okay. Alrighty then. Yeah. I'm surprised he didn't finish off with my mum's pussy is tasty. Tastes of my dad's cock. He's a strange boy, isn't he? Do you think that was something that he thought in his head and it sounded different to how it came out on the page by saying, I love the taste of my mum's pussy. So there. Okay. Obviously, we don't know who Ricky is a Mexican is or any of the others. We just don't know because, you know, the secret people.
Sounds like his mummy's good little cum tray, though, doesn't it?
Keeps mummy clean.
Yeah. Have to fixes things once daddy's been bad.
Yeah, well, mum's, you know. Well, she's probably a larger lady, to be fair.
Not wrong with that.
No, but they do take a bit of extra maintenance.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know what the running water situation is where Ricky is. So, she's got Ricky. I've gone too far, I feel sick. I've gone too far, I feel fucking sick, dude. Well, tonight was a fun show. I've enjoyed myself. I hope you guys have too. Remember, we did mention it at the head of the show. Tickets are going on sale this weekend for the Trigger Warning Meat Space event, which is on November the 2nd this year, right here in Manchester. And the price at £10. All the money goes into keeping the studio lights on, basically. And everything else, but it's gonna be fucking worth it. We've got a full evening of stuff to go at, from 7 p.m. right through till whenever. There's no, it's our place. We can do what we want. Okay. But if you guys, some of you are coming to Manchester on the Friday, we'll all get together on Friday evening, go for a few drinks and hang out. Then on Saturday, if you get here for like 6:30, 7 o'clock, come in, Selden will just hit it running, basically. And that's going to be I'm really looking forward to it now. I wasn't for the longest time. Now I'm really excited.
Dude, it's going to be awesome, man.
So, the tickets will be for sale on Gear Press, but there's going to be a load of information going on Trigger Warning in the forums in there. There'll be a forum for people attending. I will make a group so people can talk openly about where they're staying without everybody else knowing. And we're going to have a really cool time. So they're going on sale this weekend to everybody. They're on sale now for our patrons. But everybody else can get stuck in at the weekend. We'll be back with another show next Thursday. But before then, we've got the Tuesday night show, which we'll be doing, which is at 10:30 p.m. UK time. And then Monday through Friday, Graham will be streaming around midday every day. That's UK time, proper time. Don't be getting confused if you're all foreign. Around noon, UK time, every day to have a look at what's going on in the media and the papers and all those sort of things. I hope you guys enjoyed the show tonight. I fucking know I did. Remember, quick like, quick subscribe, whatever it takes, help us out. And if you really want to help out in any other way, you can go to patreon.com/triggerwarningtv and become one of our patrons. You can drop a super chat in. Or if you don't want to give us money or can't, both have perfectly valid reasons not to. Share links, let other people know, get them watching, and we can just have more fun with more people. So until the next time that I'm talking at you, or indeed meeting some of you, in Meat Space. It's going to be fancy. It's going to be fancy. Until then, guys, take care, have fun, stay safe, don't get a disease you can't get rid of. Bye-bye.